The PCI Data Security Standard Requirement 6.3.2 requires that you perform code review in order to identify any vulnerabilities prior to the code going to production. And I want to talk for a moment about separation of duties because that really relates to what this requirement is getting at. When you look at the requirements of 6.3.2, it says that the code review has to be performed by someone different than the originating coder. And this is a challenge for a lot of organizations that we work with. They don't have the necessary resources or personnel in order to separate duties like this. But code review is very, very critical, and having a process within your software development lifecycle that speaks to how you're going to perform code reviews, whether manually or using some tool that you've acquired, or it might be that you're even using a third party to assist you in this. It's very critical for someone other than the originating coder to perform these code reviews. And the point of the code review is to identify vulnerabilities that are not known, and you want to expose these things by using secure coding methodologies to evaluate the software that you're developing. And so you will turn to something like OWASP in order to evaluate your code against a very well-respected industry framework. And so when we're working through audits with clients who are deploying code to production, we will ask questions about the training and knowledge of the individuals involved. You don't want to have someone performing a code review to simply check the box, update the ticket, and move it along through the pipeline. You want someone who actually understands these secure coding methodologies. Someone who you have invested in to send them to training. Maybe they've attended some SANS training, or maybe they are subscribed to some of the resources that Microsoft provides for .NET security practices. There are lots of different ways to accomplish this requirement, but the idea is to get that security knowledge on your team so that someone can have that responsibility to review, to identify these vulnerabilities before code is pushed to production.